Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Starling Marte, the National League's leading hitter to this point, takes his swings. Next. Jeff Locke is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Jeff Locke, another guy with the three-pitch mix. A fastball, low to mid-90s, good hard slider curveball. I call it more of a slurve and the straight changeup. If he has the slurve working, he could be really tough.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Clemens. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Striding into the box, Miguel Guillen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Low for ball one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Tap down the line. Foul ball, strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Stanton. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Starlin Castro. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Softly hit out towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Rob Zagurski, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Here's Starling Marte. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
And the runner will get back standing. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. High in the air out to center field. Clemens moves over. One down. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
No doubt. One guy worth focusing on, El Toro, Pedro Alvarez. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball one.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now the 0-1. Line towards center field. Clemens is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Pittsburgh. Still no score. Into the box now, Javier Baez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Javier Baez.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. This is line to left. Marte is there and he'll bring this one in.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Digging in now, Junior Lake. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Carlos Lugo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Lake stands at first with 1 out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. Settling in now, Joaquin Velasquez.
Joaquin Velasquez.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. From the stretch. Popped him up. Alvarez waits on it. And that retires the side. Grand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Carlos Santana, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So striding forward now, number 23. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. 0-1, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Alvarez has a track record of power hitting at the major league level. Over 250 career home runs. Chopped weakly to the right. That's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And that one just missed outside. That's lifted the other way out to left. Lake has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas has come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently 2nd in the NL in RBIs. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Bottom of the second here with no score.
I
don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Clemens sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. In now, Jeff Lund. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. So in now for Chicago, Adam Frazier.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Marte has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rob Zagorski. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Into the box now, Freddie Clemens, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Stanton is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Miguel Guillen, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Guillen has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. One and two now.
The count is 1-2.
On the ground to third. And that's the first out.
The shortstop, number 7, Jose Reyes.
So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. The pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Nope.
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Again, a 1-2. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Center fielder number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. For short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Starlin Castro.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as Castro is retired here for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Bounce towards the second baseman. Moustakas is there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder number 34.
Riding in once again, Junior Lake. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. Popped him up. Number 23 has a play, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Giancarlo Stanton now hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And that's out number 1.
the catcher.
All right, so time now for the Cubs Road to the Show report, as we see a couple of prospects who have been performing at a high level in the upper minors. Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana, a base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Frazier backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now at the plate, number 23. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. The relay, and he is in there.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit back up the middle. Castro's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Standing in, Carlos Lugo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos Lugo.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. This one's down to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Into the box now, Joaquin Velasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High pop up. Number 23 over to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
The next Cub up, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Into the corner and slicing foul. Slow bouncer to the right side. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in to try it again, Mike Moustakas. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
At the plate, Jeff Locke. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. There's a strike. One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Castro has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. So striding in, Rob Zagierski.
Pitcher, Rob Zagierski.
Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. On the move is Stanton. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready once again, Freddie Clemens.
Center fielder, Freddie Clemens.
Here comes the first pitch. Bounce to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
First baseman number 2, Miguel Guillen.
So digging in now, Miguel Guillen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
1-1 the count of the Cubs first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball that misses.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
The 2-1. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Jose Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Jose Reyes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up and gets this one down. Frazier has it, and he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base. So McCutchen into second now on the stolen base. And as you can see on our team leaders graphic, that gives him now 30 on the year. McCutchen, the runner at second with one away. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit to third. And that's the second out.
The catcher, number 41.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a swing, and Santana hits this one high in the air out to deep left field.
Gone!
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 14 on the season, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Stepping in now, number 23. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Into the box, Pedro Alvarez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Working to keep them in the game here. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Grounded back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. And he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Heart of the order. 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. So stepping in, Starlin Castro. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
How about it? Third baseman. Javier.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. McCutchen going back to the track, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Standing in now, Junior Lake. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Hit on the ground to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
How about it? Catcher, Carlos Lugo.
At the plate, Carlos Lugo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Missed with a breaking ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reyes comes up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 1. And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Jeff Locke. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Oh, a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. But what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Pedro Strop takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Into the box now, Starling Marte tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he's safe. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The catcher, number 41,
Carlos Santana will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Pablo Rios takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Rio.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a bouncing ball, foul. McCutcheon over at second. Stanton at first, 1 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Clemens. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 23, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 base hit, 2 costly errors, and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. Pittsburgh leads this one 5-1. Now at the plate, Joaquin Velasquez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Lifted into the air to shallow center. McCutcheon on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Frazier. First pitch on its way. And a changeup right down the middle. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Jesus Navarro will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Navarro.
In there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this is sent out to Reyes. This could be two. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. After the break, we'll see the former #1 overall pick Pedro Alvarez start things out. James Russell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
James Russell.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. Singled home run in his last time up.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Hit sharply on the ground. Backhanded. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The batter, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Eric Ibar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Swing and a ground ball to third. Baez scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 49, Jeff Locke.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jeff Locke. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Retiring the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Eric Ibar will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 2, Eric Ibar.
Digging in once again, Freddie Clemens. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
First baseman number 6.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Guillen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Just missed with a breaking ball. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Now here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And now this crowd, announced at around 33,000, come to their feet. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Still even at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Stanton has a read on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
5-1 the final total in today's game. The Pittsburgh Pirates, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Jeff Locke gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
First for the Victoria Tigers. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 3 hits, 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. A reminder that extra seat service to the South Hill is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West Busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.